Dear friend, today we will discuss about Axios usage in React.js. So how it will use, just go with these things. We have make it to one document. So here we today we will discuss about this tutorial Axios with React for making HTTP request, how it will work. So before going to work here, we can make it the Axios. Can we create Axios app, create a separate project? Axios basically we can call for the CRUD operation, create, update, delete, and port. This is the HTTP method. So for this is simplifying to that. But in previous, uh, just 1 minute, be open to Visual Studio. So just we take the references of that. So what we had done in previously, we have used to use effective and use state. Based on this, we are using to await method and a sync process. This is a sync method inside we calling to await fetch. Await means this is fetching data to wait for few milliseconds. Once it's loaded, if not loaded, this will throw the error. If loaded, so we can set get the JSON data and set in user the in state use methods. And once data we get, so that data if have error, so this is we can trace in catch and finally block. Otherwise we can render into this return and this. So this is a different thing, but Axios is very simple thing. We can go with the simple, we can install this npm Axios. So this additional step need to be do that. So what we can do here, just go to in this command and here install. Here we can use to this now Axios is installing. So let's see, this is completed now. And Axios what we will use that here we can use to this library import Axios here. You can copy to that Axios here. This can be used now. And what we are not using, just I am removing that, and this is also I am not using that, so that can be removed that Axios. So Axios what we can do that simply go to this, because of Axios you to get, and simple thing we can find out. This is import Axios usage, and this can be used here. This and no declare to here as a constant. This is another way, or we can use here this constant way, use effective, and just I am going to change here this functionality, use effective. This is can be used to this functionality, used to this functionality, and this functionality copy to this. Here we are calling this placeholder and use effective. I'm just removing to all thing. These all things we are removing here. And simply we take it this and paste here. So simple, we have this set the user data and This is the easy way we can find out, and to avoid to calling. This is also can be removed that because of no have use only this constant. You set use data, use state we can use here. This is the users here. We can set the data, set user response dot data. Then this is if that have, and then response set user data. Otherwise, we can catch into the console logs. This error we can get, and simply we can call to this. This is I am not going to change here because of our data is came inside the set users. This is get means this is effective for get method, and this is used to get method. And now I am just running to this program. Let's see what happened here. npm need to be installed. So server now is going to start it, and we have to get the data. So this data we have find ID, name, email, and address. These things we got it here. This is the simple use of that instead of the previous, and use effective. This is what this will do that. This is used to bind this data, call for any HTTP functionality if we are calling, so we can use to use effective. And Axios is mad for the particular get, post, and delete, and put method. So this is the calling mechanism. This is very easy way to the previous way. And suppose we want to this data we have get it, and you want to post here. So here we can set this body, and just need to be change the concept of this functionality. For example, and just we need to change this data, and just I think you have idea about that. So you got it about these things, how to use get. Now I'm using to post. So for the post, we want to use this completely. We remove to all these things. Completely I am removing to all kind of things. So what, because it will take much time if I am writing the code. So simply what happening, I am just explaining you a constant. Here I am writing the title, set title. This is the use state. Here constant I am taking the body, set the body. This is the blank initialization, initialize the blank. And here used to handle submit. This is the event. We calling this event. Event is e dot prevent default. So this will prevent default access. This is calling to post, and here I am passing the value title and body. Okay, so title and body, this is request body, and then we get the response post created, or the data is created, set the body, and this body if I want to set this. So this event handling, if I click here, so this event handling I am passing the title, and set the title. This is targeted value, placeholder, title, and area, body on change event, and set the body, means set title and set body. This is a use state, so this will take the value from the title and and text area. So it will bind here, and if you submit, create the post. Let's see, start this, run to this, and now we have title. This is a React. Okay, here I am writing exe execute the request body here. So now let's post the data. The data is posted here. If I can go, you can see now what is happening, and I just take into the here. I am just taking to this enter, and if I am going to inspect element, and here I am just writing the console title, something like that we are writing here. So you see now post is created, ID is 1, and post, I have done the post, the data is posted here. This is ID, title, and object. This is the definition here. Right? This is the post. This is the event handling, body, title, and if I pause here, and I am writing here and post here, so you can get the title and body, right? So this is the simple. If you have live just this is, if you have API, if you calling this API here, you want to some body particular variable. This is a array type variables. Here you are passing title and body. It will take as an array, and once this will done, the post will be created and render data you will retrieve, and again you set body and this thing reset again. Once you pass, every time you can pass, once the data is posted, this will blank, reset, this variable should be reset here, title and body. That's why once you, again I'm just putting here and here putting, so that posted, so that data once we have posted, so they reset it, means that value is reset for ready for again. So you multiple times you can do that. And this is because of this is have a form. Here I have a handle event handling. So this post will automatically through the event handling. If you passing the data and submit, on submit event handle, the data will be set and passed to in this, and this will body and title should be blank for again putting the data. If you find any kind of errors, so that errors would be display here. Error means whatever during the create, if API is going to fail due to the incorrect passing data, so that can be captured here. And so I think, I hope you will get, this is the body. Here if you pass the body on change, this is the event and set into the body. This is event set. So all things should be set. Change event, it will also set the placeholder value, and this placeholder value is a title. So this is a part of the post. And similar, if you want to write as a port, so that you can use to port, and here you can do that. So if you want to use put, I am just taking this only. If you want to put here, so what you can do that, if you put here, so let's see what happened here. If I go with the put, what happened here, suppose if you want to these things, this thing, and put here, this is you get the request status code 404 access error code bad request. You got it here. Because of this is not supporting. Why? Because of this is the post. Okay, so that will not follow these things about. So this is post. I am just going with this, and I am going with this. So what is API? This is the user ID, title and body, and user ID and title and body. This is a simple thing. So what is happening? Because of we are passing to that data, and this is not get the response. Okay, get the response. So response type, we can go here. What we can do that this is post one. You can take post one. You can take here. This is slash. I think this is slash post one. Now try to that. What happening here? Try to that. Now clean to that all thing and post here. The data is, it is a posted, but you can write here put method. Put, so you will get the put method. Okay, so this way, this is very easy way if you are using to access. And now moving to delete. If you want to delete something like that, you call to this, the data would be deleted. Data would be deleted. Okay, so here we can write to that and what happened? Control Z. Okay, so here we can write these things because of I have taken the incorrect. Okay, so just we have corrected it. Now what happened? This is, if I am writing here something, so the post is deleted. Right now post is deleted. This is coming a blank data. Okay, so this is post delete. So delete and error handling. Because of error always include a catch block or then put block to handle the potential error API request. Access instance is optional but recommended for the complex application when we interacting with the multiple API create a access. Because of if you are using the multiple API access, so exhaustion is a most important concept here we can use, unlike the default URL, header and interceptor, whatever you have, so you can write here. And if you want to create any API, so you can use to create API and you can pass the header, application content type. So that can be used here. And get already have explained about get, then how to use. So this is the basic thing about if you want to create API. So simply use to access create API. Okay, so this would work here properly if you want to create API. So you can do that. Because of it is getting error. Why error is getting behind that? Because of we are not using that no, I'm not using this. I'm not using because of this is the base URL. This is a different thing. Base URL is this, and you pass the header and then you can call to that. So that way we can go with that and call to create. So this is the simple thing, means Axios concept come into the React for if you have multiple APIs you want to call parallelly in each another block. So that is the best approach, and minimum code and maximum output basis we can utilize that. So I hope you are able to understand